ṣé bọ́wọ́ ò bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹnu bọ́pẹ́ títí wáyò ọ̀làfìjàbí tún ti balẹ̀ bàgẹ́ sórí ìkànnì àgbọ́dúnú Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn pẹ̀lú ètò tuntun rabandẹ̀ òkè lẹ́yẹ ń fọ̀hún lótìtọ́ àti lódodo ẹni tí òkú ló ní gbọ́ òkè ọ̀hún àjẹpẹ́ tá a bá gbìyànjú títí tó bá pẹ́ títí àmókè láṣẹ ní ẹ máa gbọ́
whichever way, by all means, have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for 7.
(08037216072) òkè lẹ́yẹ fọ̀hún òkè láyé gbogbo wa.
láti ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM nílùú Ìbàdàn aago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́ ti lù.
From Melody.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made.
And mischief makers desire a better world for human beings to live in.
Our nation, Nigeria, is today the focus of the entire international community.
And now the time on the radio is here. Politics on Melody 100.7 FM right here in the city of Ibadan. It feels good to be here again. It feels good to be back. I felt like I was gone for years. I mean, you guys made me feel like I was gone for years. Man, for how many days? Even hours. But that's how to show that you're appreciated. Everyone around here, everyone outside, you're appreciated as well. Good evening and welcome. It is Politics on Melody, and it is the eve of the second anniversary of second years in office of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How has he fared? What has he been able to do rightly? What has he been able to do wrongly? Let's say it the way it is. What is it that he has done that you think you don't like at all? Or the way he did it? And what is it that you think he has done that you think, yeah, this one is leading us somewhere. So let's embrace this one. And that's what we'll be looking at this evening on the show. Politics on Melody is a special one. I told you today and tomorrow, being the 29th of May, the second anniversary of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, we'll be looking at some of his reforms and some of the things his administration has been able to go and look through, pass through, and of course, get through it. So the microphone will be yours today, tomorrow, because we need to ask you, what is that one in particular you think, he messed us up. That policy messed us up as a nation. And the other one you think, that policy is good, is helping us as a nation. Under the 2 years rule of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. That's where we're going this evening to get ready. I'm going to be opening up the phone lines very quickly today so that we can get into it. It feels good to be here again. As I said earlier, it is Politics on Melody. Here we talk strictly politics, politically speaking, on the show. On behalf of the team, Daniel Adeyemi, the sports seer. I like to call him the pastor, but he says, no, finance, don't say that. Okay, no problem. Marcus Garvey, the way I like to call him, M. Black, Eunice Kolajo, yeah, the one you know as okay, some people say Hanu, is also with us, part of the team today. Finyefolu Oladunje, part of the team, and of course, Oyewole Adetoro, as well as Moses. Those are the panotonos that we have here representing big time. My name is Pretty Adegoke, and it feels good to be here again this beautiful day. It is Politics on Melody 100.7 FM, where we're looking through 2 years of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Where has he led us? Where is he leading us? Where will he lead us? That's what we'll be doing on the show today, and much more. Welcome. And what I'll be doing today on the show, I'll be bringing you some of the voices, some of the things President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said the day he was sworn in 2 years ago, some of the promises he made, so that you remember. Because they say in Nigeria we forget too early. We always do not remember some of the things they promise us. Now we are here. How many of the promises by Bola Ahmed Tinubu do you remember? Pre-election time and even the day he was sworn in. I'll let you in on some of them, but let's begin this way.
My fellow citizens, I stand before you, honored to assume the sacred mandate you have given me. My love for this nation is abiding. My confidence in its people, unwavering, and my faith in God Almighty is absolute. I know that His hand shall provide the needed moral strength and clarity of thought. In those instances,
You heard it right there. That was the first thing he said the day he got in as the president of Nigeria. I mean, let's begin to take it one by one. I said we'll be looking at it one by one on the show. What he said there, his love for the nation is unwavering. But some people will tell you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu doesn't really behave like he loves the nation. He behaves like he loves politics much more than he loves the nation, because too much politicking than governance. He's planning 2027 now, and so many things are happening. They are saying it. He's not doing like he's listening. That is what some people are saying. But some are telling you, look, why not give this man some time? Because he has a whole lot of things that he has in stock for Nigeria. That is what people are saying. Again, he said this same day, that day on Inauguration Day.
The mandate they have given me is not misplaced. The confidence is there. Hope is back for Nigeria. Just let us be united.
Did you hear that again? Hope is back for Nigeria. That was what he said almost 2 years ago when he said hope was back for Nigeria. But I tell you, as we speak right now, a whole lot of Nigerians are under a condition of hopelessness because some people, their businesses have crumbled. Some don't even have anything to fall back on again because of the issue of policies some are sorting, some of the issues of policies that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is undertaking is making people to go into politics, into poverty. Some have gone so even poor to the extent they can't even feed anymore. That is what some people will tell you, that this president has given them hopelessness, not hope, when he said hope was back for Nigeria. Now, this is one statement that Nigerians will always remember forever. What is that statement? The statement about subsidy is gone. Listen to this one.
Continue the effort of the Buhari administration on infrastructure development there, and know how many railroad and water stuff of fuel subsidy. Unfortunate, the budget that have glimpsed before I assume of it, and what I've heard is that no provision is there for fuel subsidy. So fuel subsidy is gone.
Unfortunately, if I tell you that some of the people that are clapping, some of the people who clapped that day, some of them will be gnashing their teeth right now. They clapped that day, they didn't know that the announcement that fuel subsidy is gone will hit them hard. Some of them now can't feed anymore. Some of them now can't be the way they used to be before, the loud. They were used to, can't happen anymore. They clapped on that day, they didn't know what was coming. They were cheering that day. They didn't know what was coming. Now, fuel subsidy is gone. Fuel subsidy is gone. And you see how much is fuel now? How much is the price of rice in the market? And how much every good and service that you know, how much it costs now? Because fuel subsidy is gone. Those are the voices. Some of the things President Bola Ahmed Tinubu told us on his inauguration day. Plenty of them. But, as I said, the show today is all about you calling in and telling us on the show which of these policies that you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has undertaken or is undertaking, or maybe the one you think he has finally finished, that you think is really disturbing Nigerians, is really pushing you personally. If you can, let's personalize it now. Which of the policies do you think has pushed you as a Nigerian beyond your limit that you will never forget it at this administration? And again, which of the policies do you think has really worked in your favor? Because let me tell you something, there are people who actually, some of these policies have worked in their favor. As we speak, some people still buy cars, they build houses, they live well, they are not doing yahoo or rituals, and they are not in politics. They are earning their money legitimately. If you are one of those people, congratulations to you. You should let us know. I'll be opening up the phone lines quickly and early today so that we can have this conversation. Because you know the phone lines already, but just in case you're joining in for the very first time, the phone lines are 0702 520 1007. That is 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. 0705 507 1007. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration needs 2 years. What are the things that we can, what are the highlights of the things that we can say, okay, this one's, this one has helped us as Nigeria, this one will help us, or this one is helping us. And you say, okay, no, this one, no, good, this one is not good at all, President should forget about it. That's where we are going this evening on Politics on Melody. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. I'm going to be speaking with a public affairs analyst who will be speaking, yes, via the phone lines, and some of these policies as well. And because some Nigerians are saying, well, this particular one should have been jettisoned, this one should have been dropped, this one should have been, okay, well thought out, well, let's work on this one. That is what some Nigerians are saying. I remember on the show, someone once said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was packing everything at the same time. Someone also talked about taxation. that the president was too used to taxing people, the same style he adopted in Lagos as a governor about that time. So the same method is what is happening in Nigeria now. Is taxing everything, taxation everywhere. And that is why you have everyone crying of taxes here and there. Some will still tell you that, you see, the subsidy is got an announcement. The president should have finished his inauguration, gone back inside, thought it very well before making any announcement concerning subsidy is gone. That it was not just on the first day of inauguration that he should have made that statement. Because, you know one thing, the president said that before he came out, down from the podium, prices of things changed immediately in the market. He was still on that podium when he made the announcement of subsidy is gone. Fair prices changed immediately. Immediately. And you know, when fair prices change like that, prices of goods and commodities and services started to go up. And that is where we are till today. So we'll be looking through some of these things, as I said, tomorrow as well. On the Melody Sunrise, we'll look at this and these other things. We'll definitely be looking at them. What are these things that you think the president can do better? What are the ones that you think he can adopt? What are the ones that you think he should leave alone? I want to play another voice, a promise he made to us before the election, but let me go back to the phone line first. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening to you. Sam, right? Hello? Hello, are you there? Wow, what's wrong with the network? Hello? Maybe shift a bit. Oh, God. Shift a bit away from where you were, and you call us back. 0702-520-1007. 0705-507-1007. Let's be realistic this evening. Which one in particular do you think is working in your favor in all of the policies that the president is undertaking? Which one do you think the president should not have done? This one is hurting me so bad as a person. Let's take it personally, and let's also talk as Nigerians. 0705-507-1007. Hello, good evening. Hello, are you there? Okay, this phone line should not mess me up this evening. Okay, 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. Now, before the election, the president made a promise. And the promise was about electricity. He said it at that time that electricity was so important. It was good. Okay, I'm coming to that, but let's take this call. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Okay, yeah, very well now. Sam, good evening to you. Welcome.
Hey, thank you. You see, we're back to this matter, although you said things have been corrected by this administration. I think this administration is doing.
He says what?
The administration is doing very well with all the promises that they made.
He's doing very well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so, because all the promises that both the president and people around him made, I think they are all coming true. In the sense that if we look at what is happening, then we can tell that for a fact.
Your line is cracky, man. Your line is very. Okay, better now. Yeah, better now.
Oh, okay. So I think for a fact, all the promises that they made, they don't really know how to go about it. That's just what I feel.
They don't know how to go about the promises.
Yeah, because all of the things that he promised, there is no one that he has actually done.
Really? Wow.
There is no one he has actually done.
What of the nail fund?
The nail fund. So I think at this point we can't really say that nail fund is something that we can trust, because in less than how many months after the inauguration, we heard of the story that played out. right? So we heard of those things that usually happens to Nigerian stuff. So after some time, we heard some persons are getting funds and they're like, why should it be? So I don't think the NEFON is something that we want to give kudos to. Even during the Buhari administration, I think the Empower program even served better than this NEFON that they are saying.
Wow.
So I don't think this. Then if we don't talk about the power situation, it is worse. Said after 2 years, you don't have life, they should not vote for it.
Yeah.
And in less than 2 years, the power situation in Nigeria is worse. Even the people that they said they put in band A, band B, it's scam. Because those people still they complain about not having electricity. Is it the transport? Is it the economy? All Baba know how to do. It's just to increase tax. Like you said, the tax is his own way, like what he did in Lagos. That's the only thing that he has to do. And funny enough, all the people around him, plus him himself, they're not telling themselves the truth. Look at all the people that campaigned against him that were for other parties.
Yeah.
And suddenly he got into power, they became his friends, and he became a saint suddenly. So I don't think this person knows what he's doing. So like I usually say, Nigerians should brace up for the worst because
brace up for the worst.
Yes, I don't think anything good will come out from this administration. I don't really think so.
Yeah.
And after tomorrow, Nigeria should just look at the loan now that news we got about today. This loan that is collecting. So it's just using the future generation to collect loan. And at the end of the day, we cannot. The worst part of it is we can't really pinpoint anything that this is what you have achieved in 2 years. Nobody can really say anything like, he has done, even the roads that they claim the Minister of Works is the best so far. We can't really pinpoint any road that we have said, he has completed this road. So we can say, let's give him applause for this. So nobody can really pinpoint anything in 2 years, which is not really a good score back. So I don't think Nigeria should just bring up for the worst. More things will increase, the tax will increase, prices of goods and services will increase. It's not a prayer for doom.
Are you a prophet of doom, Sam?
No. It's not about being a prophet of doom. It's just about being realistic.
But Sam, let me ask you a question. Some people will tell you that we should give him another 2 years. The second term, that they always perform well in second term because they know there will be no term again.
They don't perform in their second term.
Wow.
So second term, they know they are going. They know it's even this first time is supposed to perform to convince people. So if you cannot perform in this first term, you can't do anything. Because second term, they know they are going. So they know that at this point, now let's just look everything. So that idea of second term, that one is.
So to you, there's nothing can come out of Jerusalem or Bola Tinubu?
No, there's no Jerusalem there. Nothing can come out. Nothing can come out.
Okay.
Let's just bring up the work.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sam AB, all the way from Ologuneru, right there. I mean, do you also roll? Do you align with what Sam has just said, or you have a contrary opinion? 0702-520-1007, 0705-507-1007. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Someone is there, but I can't hear anything. Please do call back 0705-507. Is it because of the weather outside? I know, is it already dropping fast? Because before I came into the studio, it was so dark. Let's see. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. My honorable speaker.
Wow.
As I used to say.
All the way from Monia. How is Monia?
Fine.
I hope Monia has not been taken.
Here, I don't know your face.
It's raining there already, right? Heavy.
Great.
Very heavy.
Wow. Anyway, concerning the issue of grant. I can say that this present regime, they are just touching all aspects. Touch this one, leave it. Touch, leave it. So that people will say, oh, they don't see my hand on this.
Touch this one,
they don't see my
leave
hand on this. So that is how I feel from my own angle. But to say that they've done this satisfactorily, I cannot say.
Wow.
To me, they've not done anything satisfactory. You see, in terms of security, economy-wise, electricity. So there's no, even I cannot say 60% in any angle. Maybe if I have asked to rate them, rate this regime, my rating may not go beyond 35%.
Eh? Did you just say that?
Yes, so
35%? Very.
35% today.
Why not?
They've not done much. They've not done much at all.
Wow.
To me, they've let me down. Don't let me say they've let us
Okay,
down.
they let you down, right? Did you actually vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Let me ask.
I expected much.
Did you vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Yeah?
Did you vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Of course, yes.
Oh, no wonder I say they let you down.
Waloka. But see now, see the state, see the level we are. We expect much from them than what we are receiving, than what we are seeing now. So the Supreme Court, 2 years have gone. That's the day. Now they are now on the second lap or the second 2 years of the first leg. Now another 4 years they've been running after 2027 out there again. In fact, I wish if they can pass or if our legislator can legislate it that 5 years ain't good enough. 5 years ain't good enough. Instead of running after, because see now, for them to be focusing on governance, they are running on how to come back in 2027. So meaning that they lose focus on governance right from now. So the last 2 years, we said that we scored at 35%. Now the remaining 2 years to 2027, meaning that they will be acquiring money for the next election. That is just it to me.
Wow.
They will just accumulating money to run the election of 2027, meaning that we should not expect anything much again from there. Say that of 35%. It's like they did little electricity, little road construction, little on this thing, little on this. But now, till 2027, we will not see anything again, as the last speaker said.
But let me ask you a question. No, wait, before you leave, let me ask you a question. Are you saying in all of these things that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done in 2 years, you cannot pick at anyone that you say, okay, they've tried here?
Anyway, to me, the commodity price has been going rising since, but presently, to me, it's stable a little bit.
Which one?
From the National Bureau of Stats, they used to give the report.
The inflation. Are you talking about inflation?
The inflation rate the inflation something. So, essentially, the price of commodities is a little bit stable. That is what I can say.
What about the NEL fund? Hello? What happened to the line? Oh, maybe the rain has scattered it. I wanted to ask you about the education loan fund because I will always talk about all those things. Okay. 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. We're looking at President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's second year in office. Tomorrow will be exactly 2 years since he started his administration and the journey so far. What have we gained? Personally, what do you think you have gained as a person in terms of the policy? Which of the policies would you say has really be favorable to you or to Nigerians, and which ones do you say have been very so terrible? Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, sir. Thank you. Your name, location?
I supposed not to call you because I asked you to call you Saturday evening, and you refused.
Who?
No problem. Mr. Olu calling.
You asked me to call you?
Yes, Saturday evening.
That I should call you?
Yes. I said when you were doing the language, world language quiz or something like that.
What language quiz? I don't know. Are you sure it's me? Which one is one?
You know, during Saturday around 7-8 or so, something like that in the evening.
What I do there is back in the day. I mean, it's a music show, not what language.
Okay, maybe I'm mixing up. Are you not reading?
Yes, of course. But when you said what language, I mean, you're beginning to.
You asked that what letter can you represent with a letter, a word?
Okay, that should be on Friday now.
Okay, maybe on Friday.
That should be on Friday. That should be on Friday. I didn't. You said I should call you.
I asked you. I remember. It should be Friday then.
To call you.
Yes, I said. You said how long have I used your program? I said I've been used somehow.
Yeah, but I don't even if you say I should call, I don't have your number.
I think I'm calling you with it.
Okay, no problem.
And I said it in the program. I asked you.
Okay, no problem.
Now you gave some words, Q.
Okay, yeah, that was on Friday. That was on Friday, not Saturday.
I suppose.
Well, thank God it's Friday.
Weekend.
Yeah.
I've been in this. In like the dollar.
Okay, no problem. We'll talk about that. So let's talk about Bola Ahmed Tinubu now.
Yeah. As I often contribute.
Yeah.
I think your question is more like political now.
My question is political.
Political.
How?
Hello?
How?
Before the weather cut, what takes right now? Are we behind the present regime or the opposition or the another party?
No, you take your own. You go your own way.
Like that. Let me quickly rub in something. The nail fund that people are pointing to, is it not a loan?
Yeah.
Are they not going to pay it back? I don't know the meaning of loan. No.
They will pay it back now.
What is politics in all of these things? I mean, crossing to party, middle way and everything, changing, cross-carpeting everywhere. I think we should find the root meaning of the word politics. I think it should mean polite. Or should not be now to repair something. And they are busy crossing, jumping. Is that doing Oshelu? I mean, is that repairing something? I think when they said subsidy is gone, they said the last regime has already paid to July ending. What it has done, the thing is a good thing, but in the wrong manner.
Okay. Sorry, if you can't call back, you're making a very valid point. I wanted to hear that point you wanted to say about the subsidy is gone. Please do call back. 0702-520-1007, 0705-507-1007. I mean, I was surprised when he said my question was political. In what sense? I mean, I only asked, what do you make of the Bola Tinubu's administration? Do you think, I mean, which one of his policies will you say has been, can we say, okay, this one is good, this one is favorable to Nigerians and to you as a person? And which ones did you say, no, this president shouldn't have gone this way, this is not a good policy for Nigerians? That's what we're looking at this morning, this evening on Politics on Melody, 100.7 FM right here in the city of Ibadan. 0702-520-1007, 0705-507-1007. Before I take the next call, let me quickly take you to one of the promises, the major promises Bola Ahmed Tinubu gave us ahead of the election in the year.
Whichever way, by all means necessary.
That look, one thing is certain, that he felt Bola Ahmed Tinubu would do very well. That's why he voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's listen to this promise. It's about electricity and what he said. After 2 years, if he hadn't provided electricity, let's forget about voting him in again in another election. Let's take a listen.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth.
According to what the president said, that's the truth. So it's actually the truth. In another climb, in a saner climb, as we say, President Bola Tinubu will never be voted again. If you want to talk about electricity not being stable, just as I'm talking as Sam Abi said, the electricity has been worse now than it was before he came. And he used that yardstick to say, don't vote me in another election. If I come back to you for a vote again, don't vote for me if I don't provide steady electricity for you. This is the promise. Okay, one of the promises of Bola Ahmed Tinubu ahead of the election in 2023. How often do you have light? As I speak right now, do you have light? Are you listening to me with transistor radio or with your phone? Because there's no light to power the main system at home. Or you have light. You're on band A, you're on band B, or you're on band Z, or you're bandless. Like some of us who are bandless, no band at all. We don't even know where we will. I don't know where the band Daniel belong. I don't know where Eunice belong. All I know is some people are bandless, while some are bandit. If you know what that means. Okay, let's quickly have this breather. At the other side, I'm going to be reading out some of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's policies and some of the things that they believe he's done well. I'll read them out for you, and you judge again. Okay, let's have this. This is Fumi Adams, my beloved Nigeria. loving Nigeria. This song was done way back. I know a place called Nigeria. I know a place that I love so much. How much do you love Nigeria? The way we behave, it doesn't appear like we love Nigeria. It just appears to me that we all just use, we just do what they call mouth service, lip service. When it comes to truly loving Nigeria, I doubt if you and I will truly love this country. I'm talking about all of us, leadership, followership. How much do we love Nigeria? The way we behave, it doesn't seem like we love Nigeria. Every child in America today wakes up every morning and says, God bless America. And there is something they have inculcated into them, is a culture in them, that every child must love the American system. You must love America. Not that America is so clean, not that they don't have sin, not that they don't, they have issue of guns there, they have issue of homosexuality, they have so many crazy things they also battle with. But there's this love, nation love, the love for nation that has been imbibed into them, into their system right from childhood. And it doesn't leave them, not because of money, not because of position. No matter position where they represent, they do not allow the love for money, the love for position to erode their values and the system in them. How can we have a system that truly works for all of us? If you watch in Nigeria now, there is no average Nigerian anymore. There is no middle class. When we were growing up, people like us, we were of the middle class. Our parents were not very rich, and they were not very, very poor. We could afford anything we wanted at that time. But now there is no saying that we don't have middle class anymore. Nowadays, it's either you are rich or you are poor. It's either you are very rich or you are very, very poor. How do we take care of a situation like this? How can we have a strong love, very strong, deep love for Nigeria? Because it is when you love her, I love her, we all love Nigeria, that the nation will be great again. The nation was made to be great in the first instance. This is the only country in the entire wide world that you can have all the natural resources that you can think of. Some countries have just one. Just one. America doesn't even have. America is tapping from other people's blessings. What do they have in Canada? That's why you see them welcome people. What do they have in UK? In Russia, it is about oil and gas. In Qatar, it is about oil. In Ghana, it is about gold. In some other countries of the world, it's about diamond. Like in Liberia, it's about diamond. Some countries, it's about bitumen. Just one resource was what they are using to live their life. In Libya, it's about oil. But in Nigeria here, my country, everything is available. Is it the oil and gas? Is it tin and columbite? Tin and columbite is what they used to make jet engine. Jet that flies. They come to Jos in Nigeria to pack those things and go to make jets. What about gold? Go to Ilesha, part of Oyo State. You have gold everywhere, scattered everywhere. Natural resources just scattered everywhere. What about coal? Go to Enugu. Coal is wasting away. Wasting away. Go to Zamfara. Lead is wasting away. Go to Ibarapa, Okeogun. All these things are wasting away. We just have them in abundance. Yet, what has this thing turned to? They are supposed to be blessings for us, but now look like curse. We have too many of them. They look like curse instead of to be blessings to us. Worry, country. They say leadership is our problem. But what about followership? Are we also good? Are the followers good as well? Because a product, the leadership is from the followership. If leaders are not good, then we need to also check the followers. Are the followers good? Test a man. If you want to test people today, test them with small money. You will definitely know who they are. All the people that cry every time, that criticize people, criticize government, give them small money and see what happens to their integrity. I'm not siding anyone and I'm not speaking for anybody, but I'm just telling you that, as I said, was it on Thursday, and I'll keep saying it again, the man in the mirror needs to change first before this country will be great. So look yourself in the mirror, I'll look myself, then I'll make up my mind that the man in the mirror needs to change his attitude. Let's go back to the phone line. Good evening.
Olga?
Yes, sir.
I've been trying to call back.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. In short, let me make my point. So it's more like a deliberation, it's a two-way something, so that people can bring out their heart and let's see the way forward.
Yes.
In short,
Mr. Olu, right?
Short, you mentioned gold in your state.
Mr. Olu, Abi?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I think you said gold in your state too.
Definitely.
In your state too. I think it's Elisha alone, no?
Only that's one thing about Nigeria. People don't even know that we have all these things plenty everywhere.
You made me remember when we were in school then that they say we should minerals in each state. That Columbite that you mentioned now, and you remember that dust area we used to circle it.
Yeah.
That dust area. And it's the product they use in building, the body of aircraft, as you said.
Yeah.
And America needs this thing in abundance. They are Boeing Airlines, 77, Jet, Chemical, Presidential Airline, they need it. And we are buying airline from them.
Exactly.
And they said even our airline now is like moribund. And they are buying it in billions of naira from them. And we have the raw materials. I remember what you just said now. I remember we said we should start putting this area. That hole in Enugu, thank God, is used to make battery. Is the testing of battery.
Yes.
Break any battery now, any that black material is a major ingredient in making battery.
Exactly.
That means we can solve our power problem too. Let me go back to what he said. He said he was going to do the power. I think the Minister of Power is from here.
Yeah, he's from here.
Talk to him. What is the problem really?
In fact, that man said.
What is the problem really?
Some people are beginning to hate him. They are even saying he should not come back to come and contest in Oyo State 2027. That he has disappointed as Minister of Power.
It touches us. It touches. Let me say, you want me to come out? I'm saying something I apologize the other time. It was because the Emilio consulting that made me support this man.
Okay, you also supported him.
People have cheated him. When it sounds.
You also voted for him?
You are making me to come out. It was like 4 days. 4 days, I changed my mind. I was OB number one.
Okay.
OB number one.
Okay.
OB made Omo primary school be a special advisor. That was the thing. Market women, they can call him direct. I was supporting him since the beginning of the year. It was that the nick of Emilio Consulting 419 that made me switch over.
Chai.
I campaigned for him.
Wow.
So I hope you won't disappoint us.
Wow.
So make sure you call me again. I've been borrowing money to call and back and forth. Charging all around.
I don't understand. Daniel, do you understand this? He said I should call him again. He's been charging. I want to really understand. Okay, don't worry. I think, Daniel, you should help me get your number. Okay? I want to know. Okay. His Politics on Melody, 100.7 FM. This is what we do every Wednesday, 4 to 5 p.m. We dissect it. Today, we decided to just stick to the president and his second time in office. I mean, 2 years in office. 2 years. This is the 2nd year in office. 2 years of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's reign as the president of Nigeria. What has he brought? Now, let's begin to look through some of the things that we have been told that the president has achieved as the president of Nigeria in 2 years. Let's go through some of them because it is as if, just as someone once told me when I interviewed him, talking about one of the aides of the president in Lagos, he said one of the issues is that we don't propagate the president's achievement very well. And I said, is it me that will help you to propagate it? Why did they employ you? Why did they employ you as a special advisor? If you cannot propagate your principle by yourself, is it me that will help you propagate it? Are you paying me? If you want to do that, then come and pay my radio station. Then let's begin to talk about it from morning to night. Give us 10 million naira, simple. And we can talk about it all mornings. And he laughed. Okay, now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's 2 years in office. Let me point out some of them. You know, they talk about renewed hope agenda. Yes, that's the agenda they brought. The renewed hope agenda. They say he has reduced our total national debt by $14 billion from $108.2 billion he inherited from the Buhari administration on May 29. And it's now reduced it to $94.2 billion as of today. But I should also tell you, he has written for another loan, meaning the loan will be increasing again. If you heard in our news today at 1:30, you will hear how much has been added again as loan. I ask what they want to do with the loan. If you ask me, now who I go ask? Don't ask me. Okay. Now, under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we understand Nigeria, we have completely, entirely, and totally paid off our debt to the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Of course, they said IMF itself has struck off the list. Yes, our name from the list of debtors, which confirmed this in an official release on his website. And a check on the website actually confirms that. Additionally, through his lead economist for Nigeria, talking about Alex Sinat, the World Bank released last week that the economy grew by 4.5% year on year in the fourth quarter of 2024 and pointed to continued expansion in early 2025 based on high-frequency business and indicators. These are some of the things they are bringing to us as some of his achievements. We'll be taking this one by one tomorrow morning. But let me go back to the quickly, to the phone call. Hello, good evening.
What I'm saying is that I've been using alternative power to charge both the radio and the...
Okay, to charge. Okay, I didn't get it.
You like, call me.
I was asking Daniel if he got it. If Eunice, did you get him? Okay, so he's been using alternative power to charge. Okay, sorry. This is Nigeria. We are all facing it now, not only you. What I will do is this. Tomorrow morning, yes, I promised last week that our politics on Melody today, and of course on Melody Sunrise tomorrow on the People's Assembly segment, we're going to be looking at 2 years of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. So tomorrow I will give you the highlight of some of all the achievements they claim that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has achieved, and vis-a-vis some of the things that he's not achieved. Hello, good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening to you.
Sam calling back.
Okay, Sam.
It's the last achievement that just fell out.
You say?
The last achievement.
Oh God, this your. Is it raining in Ologweru, or why is your line cracking like this?
Yeah, it's raining here.
Man, it's cracking. I can hear you. Maybe we should shift a bit from where you are. Oh, sorry, Sam. Sorry. So tomorrow on the People's Assembly, we're going to be highlighting all these achievements, the vis-a-vis some of the things that people feel disappointed them. That Bola Ahmed disappointed them through. Some of them said they voted. In fact, majority of the people now will tell you, I voted for him because of Emilio. Now, he's making me to suffer. But we'll look at all of this tomorrow. Let's see if we can take this call before we begin to bounce this evening. Hello? Hello? Hey, God. Sam, this is your line today. Sam, sorry. This your line today is crazy. Okay, let's leave it like that. Tomorrow, don't worry. Tomorrow morning, yes, we're going to be doing this again. It's going to be the part 2. And what I'm going to be doing tomorrow is I'm coming with all of the things that they gave us. They gave us as the achievement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2 years. We'll not check them vis-a-vis, compare them with some of the things that Nigerians are feeling have made them to be sad. Electricity promised us in 2 years, if you don't get constant power and you will not pay for too much, don't vote for me. That's one. Another one is subsidies gone. That one alone has thrown Nigeria into poverty. Majority of Nigerians can no longer feed. Some have even turned to beggars because of high cost of living brought about by the subsidies gone policy. That is there. Then the exchange rate. Yes, the exchange rate as well, which he announced the same day with subsidy is gone, the day he was inaugurated, has also made Nigerians to be like, man, this is crazy situation. We'll look at all of this tomorrow morning in the assembly. Yes, at 9 a.m. Melody Sunrise begins at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be with you bright and early at 8 a.m. tomorrow, God willing. Let me begin to go now. Of course, a big up to Daniel Adeyemi. That's an amazing Daniel. That's what I'll call him now. Amazing Daniel Adeyemi. Of course, are you jealous? Why are you smiling? Are you laughing at or you're laughing to me? Yeah, Eunice. There's a difference between to laugh to and to laugh at. Okay, see me after service. I need to let you know the difference. Okay, Oyewole Adetoro, Mr. Panotona, alongside Moses. Of course, Marcus Garvey right there. And Marcus, they are taking care of the streaming. I'll be back in the next 1 hour. We'll be looking through Way Back Wednesday. Tonight, yes, it's about Chelsea. Hey, my boy Daniel. I prayed for him on Sunday and Chelsea won. Daniel did not see me. He didn't give me a cola. Tonight, should I pray for him? He didn't give me cola for the one I did. Should I pray for him tonight or I should do the other way? So it's Chelsea and Real Betis. We'll be looking through that in the sports cruise later in the next 1 hour. Keep it locked right here. Thank you so much for being part of Politics of Melody. Follow us on all socials. Melody 107 on Instagram, on X, and of course on YouTube. On Facebook is Melody 100.7 FM, and of course every other platform. My name is Pretty. I'll see you in an hour's time. God bless you.